Chris Davis back at the Galaxy Studio in Long Beach, California.
Back from a little autocross.
Yes.
We've got Mr. 52nd here.
Oh, my 50-second average in a field of the average was really like 36.
Well, those were the winners.
Okay.
Depending on the class.
Okay, if you're good, okay, 40.
Depending on the class and the car.
Yeah, right.
But your car is by no means set up.
No way. Oh, my God. Put the kids in it and the groceries.
Yeah. I mean, all those guys have way upgraded suspensions.
I think all of them do.
Yeah, I mean, that is definitely necessary if you're going to make this a habit.
Yeah.
Because...
But I could see it being very... like they said, you're gonna love it. It's very addicting, and you'll soon see yourself spending money. It's kind of like when you start getting into like photography, or just car stuff in general. But it's like, oh, well, if instead of spending $100, I could spend $300, and I'd get some upgrade.
Yeah, well,
like a computer, or some sort of digital equipment of any kind.
Well, you got to start off to see if you like it.
Right.
When you learn how to play guitar, you don't go out and buy a Gretsch. You buy.
Oh, yeah, right.
You start.
Right.
You buy a cheap acoustic.
Yeah.
Learn the basics.
Yeah.
Decide if you're going to stick with it, and then
there you go.
Then you go up to like a Fender Strat or Tele.
Right, and then you move up.
Until you've earned that Gretsch.
But the plus side or the other side is sort of like you hear that guitar, you go, wow, that sounds really cool, or it's like.
But not when you're playing it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it sounds like ass. Yeah, but yeah, the same thing.
So do you think you're going to do it again?
I think I'll do it again, but not with what I got now. No way. Ball joints and leaf springs, those things are smoked.
Mm-hmm.
Running around with that 15-inch diameter steering wheel, pretty crazy.
Yeah, how did that go?
I found were
you one-handed it or?
It was through the quick little slalom. I was able to do two. On the turnaround, I had to do a hand over hand, and then I found myself doing one handed as I was coming out of it. And then even a couple times there, I actually had hit my head on the top of the window with the helmet.
Oh,
so
just with that little lap belt and
but enough to where it's sort of like. It was quick enough to where your head's already moving, so I wasn't anticipating that. But I was still watching where I was going, because it's fast. I mean, look ahead is very key, and I haven't driven that car over a year, so. It felt weird, but it was kind of like it felt good, but it was different because I got the different engine, a different rear end in it, different brakes. So it handles totally different. The steering is different than what I've been used to for this. Like I told you for the Lexus, it's easier and it's got a quicker radius. So it's just like, boom. But yet at the same time, it's 49 years old and it's sloppy.
Right.
It's got play in it. And I'm not used to the play, but I like how you go hand over hand and it's like, boom. But, yeah, as you throw the diameter of the wheel, you throw the 25-year-old leaf springs, it's just, yeah.
Well, I know who we're going to be hitting up at SEMA and GMC
right.
this coming.
Yeah, but it was cool. It was totally cool, though. But, yeah, a lot of weird noises, and from the rear end, kind of the back end, because I had everything out except for the spare. Took the seat bottom out from the back seat, and even doing that, it's
the weight distribution.
The weight distribution is different. It handles totally different. A couple times I know one distinct time off the start line, the car just said, "Huh."
Okay, right off. I meant to ask you this on the way home. Right off the start line, did you just mash it down?
No. I have not floored this car off a stop. I won't know what it'll do. And being that you start straight and then you go to like a 2 o'clock position, like immediately through the cones, and then you do a left. So it's visually deceiving because when I first started, I kind of did the little S curve. You really don't need to. You can kind of do it, but you don't need to really spend a lot of time with it. And then you hit the left, and then you're like, oh, okay. And then there's a slalom where you can kind of do a long S with it. But then towards the back end is when you get to that weird turnaround, and it actually has a rise in the middle of it. That's why a lot of people were
like spinning out.
They would spin out up there, or they would lock up. A couple of the late model Euro cars would you see the right rear wheel come up off the ground, like on those Ford Focus.
I didn't notice.
Yeah, I noticed a couple of those. They would just start to kick up a little bit because they're so tight, short wheelbase. But then that back corner is really tight, and then you can make up time through the quick little slalom at the backside. That's when you start to realize, do I go slower and cut it tighter? It's sort of like, oh, here it is, tight, 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 and that's when you're really watching the throttle. And then the last curve into the stop is it's kind of tight, so that last left cone is like right there. You're like, oh man,
yeah,
it's in the way.
A fair amount of people hit that last cone.
Yeah.
Even on a really good run, it'd be like, oh, last cone.
Yeah, and I'd find myself hitting the throttle at least 3 times to get through there, because you see the cones on the end, but you see that one. It's just right there, sticking out at you like a thumb, and just that quick, it's over. But you're like, dang! And then my first time, I got back in line again, kind of like. And then I realized the guy who was in front of me wasn't in front of me, and I'm like, oh, I guess it's over. So.
Well, cool. I'm really glad that the car. Well, okay. The car drove.
Well, jeez, oh yeah,
it drove pretty well.
It did
from
okay.
Long Beach to Fontana, and back.
And at the event, I mean, I was dreadfully looking under the car for anything that was peeing out or just something obtrusive or ugly, and I didn't have to open the toolbox.
That's right.
I mean, I was just like, oh, God, please. And, I had like the hour and a half break, so it was sort of like, I don't want to do it. I don't want to get on that car. Not here.
Yeah, understandable. Especially, I mean, this was the most miles you've put on it in one day.
Yeah. The car's got like 50 miles on that engine.
So
a lot of weird things going on, though.
Well, that and your $1,000 mistake.
Well, that definitely, that
we haven't talked about that.
That resolved itself. I mean, I noticed that right away. The other issue I have now is push rod length.
Still?
Yeah. Too short.
What were they before?
They were about...
I mean, were they too long before?
They were too long, so it was getting a compression, so the valves were hanging
Okay,
open.
That's right. And then now they're too short?
I measured them. I measured my... what's it called? My gap from the rocker tip to the top of the valve stem, valve lash, and I come up to about 0.010 of an inch of slack. I stick the feeler gauge in there so it's not tight. So that's why I have a little bit of chatter going on. I don't know if you've noticed that. It feels like it might hesitate a little bit, and it has a little, like, it almost sounds like it's got, like, mechanical lifters.
Okay.
It sounds like they need to be adjusted again, but I can't adjust them unless I get $300 frickin' rocker arms that are pedestal mount adjustables. Or I can get custom push rods for $200. Difference in cost is about $100. But
they don't make the length that you need?
Manly does. The other issue, though, is somebody on see, those are Ford racing parts, Ford Performance Racing push rods. Those are supposed to be 6.272s. Somebody who bought them from Summit mentioned they were 6.250s. That would make up my difference in preload. So if they were a true 272, that would be money. But if they are in fact 6.250s, I'm just a little shy. So it would be more responsive, and I would get.
Okay.
It just boom. But when we were on the freeway, it's like a few times there, it was like, all right, this guy's bugging me, and I just nail it. I wasn't flooring it. I still wasn't flooring it. So that car just gets up. It just gets up and goes.
Yeah.
Better than the 6-cylinder, man.
Yeah. It was nice going there, up the hills and the valleys, and not having the big trucks pass us.
Right.
You were passing the trucks?
Yeah. Yeah, but, I was just sort of like, the whole thing is like, watch the temperature, watch the oil pressure, watch the temperature, watch the oil pressure. Listen. It was just like, that's the nerve-wracking part, because it's like, I don't know what it's going to do. But then, then I get annoyed, and I just go, all right, screw this, and I just nail it. It's like, oh yeah.
And then, once you get that issue solved, we got to dial in that carburetor a little bit better than what you've got. It seems like it's too high of an idle when it's in park.
Yeah.
And it's too low when you first drop it into drive.
Right. And then when the electric fan kicks in, it even comes down. But that's some of the responsiveness as well. Yeah, but that's... And as far as the timing goes, that seems to be pretty good, because if I really nail it, I don't get any pinging or anything like that. I'm running 89 octane in there. Okay, so. But
you also haven't gotten on it.
No, it's not fully everything all situated.
Which you're going to have to do at some point.
Right.
That'll tell us.
But I mean,
shooter size and booster size, if we got to change those.
Yeah, things to think about. I noticed my hood vibrating, bouncing around more.
Yeah, because I
had to take the grill off.
If you floor it and you hesitate, you need more gas. So you have to increase the shooter size.
For that 600?
Yep. That's what I had to do with the Galaxy.
But overall, though, I thought I did all right. So.
Oh, absolutely! You should definitely be proud.
I mean,
yeah, you're the slowest guy out there, but
yeah, but
look where this car was a year ago.
Yeah, one guy goes, "Oh yeah, so you took the back seat out to lose weight?" And I'm like, "No, I took it out to put all the easy up and all our junk in the car, man."
Yeah, because it was hot out. It got up to.
The good thing we had that easy up, man.
It got up to 103.
Was it 103?
Yeah.
I thought it would be about 95.
No, I checked it a couple times. It got up to 103 out there.
But it still had a breeze. I mean, but I'm not going back tomorrow.
No,
screw that. No way. 109 plus.
Yeah, tomorrow's
on asphalt.
Oh,
dude.
Because it's nothing but a parking lot out in Fontana.
The base of the foothills. Oh.
Yep.
See, that's the other thing too, man.
That's the downside to events like this. You're there all day.
Yeah, hurry up and wait.
Yep.
Group 10. I was kind of thinking, you know what? It would be cool if you went through after the first the first round.
Right. If they mixed it up.
If you
instead of just go from 10 back to 1. But not even flip it to 9 or back to 10, but maybe start at 5
and pull numbers out of a hat
or something.
Right.
Because guys left that were in group 2 after they did their second run because they're like, well, I didn't win.
Well, yeah. But right. I mean, we would still be on the road right now with that was the other issue. Was like I knew we were going to hit traffic.
Yeah.
So it was like I don't know what the car is going to do in traffic really. I mean, it maintained. See, I was 200. Never got over 200. Electric fan did its job, man, from 180 to 200 and got down to 190 and held it there all the way to home. So,
and again, this was in heat and stop and go.
Yeah. I mean, we got out there by Diamond Bar. It was just like 3 miles of just stop and go, and even a couple of those guys from the Roadster show had pulled over. And
sorry, Tony.
But it was cool, man. It was a different experience. I'm glad I did it. I could see where all the problems are. You can feel it. You just totally feel it. But you got to get used to where to look, I never saw the other car on the other side of the course.
What do you mean?
Because you run 2 cars at the same time.
Yeah.
You get halfway out. The other guy's coming right. Never saw him. Never saw the drone that were flying overhead. Never saw that at all.
I didn't see the drone either.
Yeah, exactly. Not supposed to.
I guess that's true.
That's what he said. Because if you do, but he was telling you that's what was going on. But cool group, great people.
Yeah, they all seem nice.
Yeah, they've all done it before, so
many times.
So yeah,
this is what they do,
right?
Because once you have that kind of investment in equipment, and then some trailers and
dude, that's sick, ridiculous money.
Right. I mean, once you're in that far, you're doing as many events as you can.
Sure. I mean, plates from Colorado, I saw, Arizona.
I don't know. I didn't do a lot of walking around.
No, you kind of held.
I just camped out.
Yeah,
me and the heat don't get along. And that's why I didn't go over to NMCA.
Yeah, I thought about it, and I was just like, you know what? It's 100. It's 100 degrees over there too.
Yeah, I've got a chair, shade, and water right here. I was like, nah, I'll stay right here.
Yeah, I had a lot going on in my head, and I was just like, you know what? I don't want to go listen to somebody else and get a headache from listening to open headers next to my 5 feet from me. So.
Yeah, and by the time I thought of it, it was kind of too late. I was thinking, okay, I'll get in there early before, before it gets too hot. Then it was like. Then it got too hot, and it was like,
yeah. Because you're going to be expending a lot of energy, and it's just hot. The pits are hot. It's just like. But then I was like, should I go take pictures of all these other cars too? I already have, pretty much. So, like, no, you know what? No.
Well, I kind of did the same thing, because
like today, you know what? Today I'm a participant, not a spectator. So.
Right. And for me, I was looking at editing. Like, I'm barely going to have enough time to get the stuff, of you driving done in a timely manner. That if I did other people, run.
Yeah, I thought about it, and I was like, you got to go find somebody, and then the time thing, and it's like, Yeah.
Because I don't know how long my recovery is going to be.
I'm thinking maybe 3 weeks, 4 weeks.
I don't know, but
so just cut you off here. I sent a text out to Mark Lewis, Hedman Hedders. Cool to see him today. He was out there running 3 cars. Ford was a Ford Focus, 2 Focus, and a Mustang.
Scion.
Was it a Scion?
I think it was Scion and Focus.
Oh,
and
okay,
Mustang.
yeah, okay.
He won one of the classes.
Yeah, for I think it was Eurosport.
But when I talked to him, he wasn't impressed. He was like,
right.
he was like, yeah, a couple guys were faster than me. They must have hit some cones or something.
Well, you're your own worst enemy, right? But to get back to this, the guy handling all of this out there today, his name is Rob Bird, and that makes sense because there were a lot of people with the Bird Racing T-shirts on today and the Know Who. But Rob Bird, I would have liked to have gotten a quick interview with him or something, but he's on the mic. He's busy. Really cool guy. He's a guy with I know you've seen him. Older guy, down to earth, really cool.
Yeah, I saw him when you were at the drivers' meeting.
Yeah,
he drove down and said, "Hey, you gotta go down to the drivers' meeting."
Oh, he yelled at you?
Yeah, I'm like, "I'm not driving."
Oh,
he's like, "Okay, whose car is that?" Like my buddies. Tell him he's got to move it closer. There's spots open. All right.
Yeah. Of course, at the very end, I was waiting for the who's new here. I was going to do the raise my hand. But he just did the guy with the black Mustang way down on the west end over there. You got to move it way over here, man, because you're not going to be able to hear me. So really cool guy. So the whole Autocross though is sponsored by Hotchkiss. And NMCA West, which is run by Steve Wolcott, he's the guy who always gives us press passes for the NMCA drag racing anyway. Hotchkiss, sports suspension. I'd love to get some parts, but we'll see what the future holds for us. So I got room.
Yeah.
But that's the way it goes, man.
Well, once I put this video together, put it on your phone and say, "Here's what my car's doing."
Right.
See how it's going.
Here's the exhaust system that got moved around by the leaf springs. That's the best, man.
Can you help me with this?
Yeah. Yeah. But we put those rear shackles in with the urethane bushings on the back. Remember that with the rear end?
Yeah.
I didn't feel like it.
Didn't do much.
I'm sure it totally helped. I mean, over the old shackles with the beat up rubber.
But not enough to.
Oh no, there's nothing to write home about. And go, hey man, this totally changed my life, and
Wow, that's really hugging the road now.
3 prayers, right? Exactly. Yeah. Oh yeah. Nah.
Yeah.
Like I said, plenty of room for improvement.
That's true.
Yeah. Out of the class of 75, guess who's 75?
Okay, but it reminds me of Coronado.
Yeah.
A couple of years ago, there was like that 69 Torino.
Oh yeah, that
was
NASCAR.
The NASCAR that was in with the other NASCARs.
Right, they're all grouped together.
But
429, big block.
Right, and it was grouped in with 80s,
the late
80s NASCARs,
90s.
And this guy just flailed, in comparison.
Got lapped, 3 times, spun out.
But it was the coolest car there.
Oh my God, it was the best looking car there, by far, hands down.
So it's the fact that he took it out and he raced it.
Oh yeah,
he did better the next year.
He did. He didn't spin out the following year. Yeah, and then he.
So it's the same thing. It's like no one gave you the business about it.
And, that's just that's a pure hobby too, because
it's not like anyone came over and said, "Hey, Mr. 75 here."
Right.
It was more like, "Hey, oh yeah, I like the steel wheels." They just want you to come out next time, spend your money,
man. Well, yeah,
do a little better.
That's a good venue though. I mean, it's family oriented. It's military. It's
Just wish it was closer. And not so hot.
I wish it was closer. Yeah, it's tough getting there at 7:00.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I was surprised we got to Fontana on time, man. I was a little behind time.
No,
So,
time-wise, you're okay. We did have to stop and get some ice. That was the only thing that held us back.
yeah, but I mean, overall, though, I really didn't know what the car was going to do.
Well, it did well.
Knock on wood.
There we
Room
go.
for improvement.
So what's next on the agenda for the car?
Ball joints. Oh, no, before that, it'll be gauges, dash pad. The issue with the heater core, see, when you take the heater box out, it's a good time to take a look at your cowl. And I already know it leaks. So
Time for some Peel R15.
maybe we'll see how bad it is. I mean, I have a feeling it's going to might be a little welding around the cowl air induct, but I'm not taking the windshield out. I'm not gutting the car to replace the whole cowl. That's not going to happen. So, welding upside down inside the car, not fun. But when you do that, then you realize that if you have to, you know, replace the carpet because it's already 20 years old. Replace the dash pad because it's 49 years old. Replace the heater box, the heater core because it's 16 years old. See how it just sort of all falls into place? You just go, like, dang, it's been 16 years?
Yeah.
I mean, the guy I talked to with that green 69, he goes, I've had this car about 10 years. You know, I did this, that, and this. You just like, wow, yeah, you put a lot of money in that, but cool. You know, it's like, yeah, that's your thing. But it's sort of like, I look at it, I'm like, my car was a daily driver until 2 years ago.
It was
About 2 years ago.
Nah,
two and a half years ago. Okay, 3. Say 4.
okay. I'm going to say 4.
Say 4. That's ridiculous. That's a 45-year-old car then.
Right.
And I drove it every day. That's all I had. Everybody out there racing today, that's not a daily driver.
Oh, no.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Hell no.
Yeah, so I mean...
Even this guy who said, he goes, hey, that kid's 18. He's driving that car. Look at him drive that car. I'm thinking, yeah, but he doesn't drive that every day, dude.
Right.
No flipping way.
Yeah. So,
You know, it's just like, wait a minute. And when I told that one guy, he goes, how long you had? I go, 30 years. It's like, really? I'm like, yeah. That's a car. It was my car, you know?
it was my grandma's
It was
car.
my grandma's car, dude. So I got to work. It's the first time out here driving around, of course, with you guys. You know, it's just sort of like...
On a brand new engine.
A brand new engine, right. This is the furthest I've ever taken it. 50 miles on it. Right. It sounds stupid, but it's like, well, that's... I gave myself a goal, right?
That's what I was just going to say. It was like, get it ready.
Goal.
Get
okay,
it ready.
Next, right. Tried it.
So do you know when the next one is?
He said September. And at the driver's meeting, the guy next to me goes, and it'll be 120 that day. I'm like, oh, yeah. It's always, first day of school, it's always 100 degrees. I thought it would be October, but September? No, thank you.
How about January? January would be a great month for that.
But, you know, World Finals for NMC I thought was in October, so it might be towards the end of October. I'm going to check those dates. I could be totally wrong, but that guy with the Myers-Meigs bug had mentioned Speed Ventures also does something there.
What bug? The Baja thing?
Yeah, the Myers-Meigs dune buggy. And he mentioned that, and they have events, and they're probably like $75 85 day of event, and the other guy who was running a 65, 66 Mustang, was a green sedan. We've seen that car before. I talked to him briefly. He mentioned SCCA, and they're still active down in El Toro. But that's a different kind of organization, and you have to work the track. So, I mean, I could do it, but
well, we could also do it at the Good Guys events.
those tracks are tighter. El Toro is the open air base, so it'd be like a lot like what we got here. So, I was thinking about the tighter track with the barriers. It's just sort of like, because now you're getting
That car's
into...
not... Okay, you're right. That car's not ready for that.
No, because there's no way. Because, okay, today's track was pretty long, but those tight tracks, it's all about getting out of the hole really fast. But that's you stomping on it. So what's it going to do? So I don't know what the car would do, but I don't think it would be effective enough without something that's quick and doesn't lean, in a tight space. Because my car leans all over the place, and by the time I get to speed, I don't know. I don't think it'll work. It would probably be like driving a full-size car.
Just mowing down cones.
Oh yeah. And then I was thinking about the Galaxy out there today, and I'm like, oh hell no. It's just like, not unless you got a group of girls in swimsuits in the back, it's just not worth it, dude. Yeah, right.
The big old sponsorship.
Yeah, exactly.
Hot topic.
Yeah, with the flags and the streamers and forget it. That's why I asked you, you want to go for a ride? See how fast these cones are coming, and it's like, oh crap,
Yeah.
But once you get in the groove, it's like, oh, I want to do it again. Because you're like, oh, okay. I know I can shave some time. So.
Okay, I know where to break now.
Yeah. You start to get it, but then when you wait an hour and a half, and then you go back out again, it's kind of like, okay, here we go again. It's sort of like, first one sucks, and then the third one you're like, okay, I'm going to get it tighter. I'm going to cut it closer just to see if I hit a cone or not. But you start gambling in a way. You're like, oh, okay, fuck, No, it's cool.
Yeah. What's the state of the Ranchero?
It's sitting outside.
Okay, that's what I figured.
I got to fix the fuel inlet hose. It's from the metal part that comes in from the gas filler inlet to the actual tank leaks. So I'm in the process of letting it just run out of gas when I have to do short errands. So when I pull that off, I can just drain it or siphon it out and replace that hose. That's the issue. And then a steering box. It needs a steering box. That car, other than that, I think I'll start right up right now. 2 pumps, boom.
That's good.
Yeah.
Spend enough time on that engine.
Oh my God. That's where it's spent. Yeah, so time well spent for you too, huh?
I haven't been doing jack.
You did get some POR product though.
I did.
And this stuff looks not like a good, better, best 1, 2, 3 have at it. It's like, oh no, we have prep, we have degreasers, we have etching, we have solvents, we have whatever.
Oh, and it came with brushes.
Yeah,
and a little cup, gloves, the fiberglass mesh stuff, the 2-part putty. It's essentially the floor pan and trunk repair kit. You can check out that video either on YouTube or on our site. It's under the POR videos.
Right. No, it looks like a complete system, and it's just, yeah. Put your dirty clothes on and get to it, and you have everything you need, so you don't have to make trips to the auto parts store. You don't have to send away for stuff.
Right. Or
there's nothing missing.
Find a vendor.
Right.
Or a dealer.
Right.
It's like, boom, here's your kit. All right there. But I do need to weld in some metal before I dive into that.
Okay, well, we have the welder. You have the access to a stick welder or whatever you want to do.
Yeah,
at your employer.
After I did the initial repair, where I ground everything out, and my boss was looking at it. Of course, first thing he says, "Oh, we just got to take the bed off, and repair it. Take the bed off, flip it over, repair it that way." And I'm like, "No, there's plenty of room for you to get under there and weld for me."
Oh. Yeah, you could sit. Yeah, you could sit under there Indian style and just have at it.
Yeah, and
ridiculous real estate.
Yeah, there's plenty of room for metal I want to.
Yeah,
put in.
I mean, taking the bed off is like if you were to sandblast the whole thing, and I don't think you need to do that.
Okay, but that's his mentality with everything. It's like something wrong. Go overboard.
Well. Okay, there's something to be said for that. That's like making space and doing it like take it all out and then really look at it and take it apart.
Yeah, but also him is like, oh, door sagging. Bust out the power planer. No, you check the hinges first. Oh, looky.
Well,
they popped right back into place.
One screwdriver.
Maybe some toothpicks.
Ooh.
Toothpicks and glue.
Toothpicks and wood glue. I use it all the time.
I prefer matchsticks, the wood ones.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
But I don't. All we have are toothpicks at work, so that's what I've been using. But
shish kebab skewers.
Yep.
Those work. A little fatter.
Just get some glue in there.
Yep.
Shove it in.
Add wood. That's the key.
Right.
You got the wood screw. It's still the same. Maybe, things get elongated, jerked around, vibrate, whatever. They come out, they pop out. Add the wood.
If it's wood that you're patching, use wood or a wood filler.
Right.
If you're patching drywall, use joint compound. If you're patching plaster, guess what? Use plaster.
Have you ever used? I saw a real quick video of somebody using baby powder and super glue.
For what?
To patch up like small areas of plastic as a filler. And other people chimed in and said you could use like sawdust and super glue if you had to fill in an area.
Well, okay, I have done that.
Right.
The floor in the kitchen.
Yeah.
I paid to have it put in because I did all the prep work.
Right. So that's the money.
I wish I would have done it. I would have done a better job. But, there's a couple spots, like around the door jams.
Right.
Where the guy didn't get close enough. Mm-hmm. So I took some of the spare material on the table saw and made a bunch of sawdust out of it. Mixed it up with some, like, white glue because you don't want...
So you got it water-based?
Well, you don't want something that's going to have a color to it when it dries.
Oh, because you're on top.
Right.
Oh.
And then
you're underneath.
Mix it up like a putty.
All right.
You can shove it down in there, and it's the same color, same material. It's not exact because you don't have the pattern.
Right.
But if it's, just like a little eighth of an inch type of thing,
right.
No one's going to see it. No one's going to notice it.
Right.
Because it's the same color.
Because
they're going to notice it less than a black gap.
Right.
It's like, I paid someone to do that, and they didn't do it good enough.
Black gap. I hadn't noticed.
Well, it's because I filled them in.
Right.
I still have a container of it somewhere up here.
All right.
But that works for any kind of wood project. If your putty's not going to match, let's say your miter joint or something isn't as true as you'd like it to be.
Right. Yeah, good point.
Use the same.
Use the same material,
wood.
Same wood, sawdust.
That way you don't have to get in there and try to match.
But
the problem with glue doesn't stain.
Right, because it's tight. It's right.
So
it doesn't absorb.
You got to pick your battles.
Same with your fillers. They don't give.
Right. So if
they don't expand,
if you're staining a project,
they crack.
And
right.
You're sloppy with your glue and you don't scrape it off, you're hosed. Start over.
So next week we're going to be missing the Ford F-100 truck show out there in RV Canyon Park.
Well, I definitely am.
I've got plenty of stuff to do. I got to catch up with yard work and stuff. I got plenty of things to do with the Mustang and Ranchero. So good show, great guys.
Yeah,
it's a great,
off the 91.
It's a good location, man. It's just bring
grass
lunch,
and trees.
Sit down, and just bring your dog. It's whatever. Bring your bike, go for a bike ride too. Heck, but yeah, it's a big, huge park, man.
It's perfect. A good event. I'm sorry to miss it.
I haven't heard much from Ed Owie either, so I don't know. I'm assuming he's going to be heading that up, but.
I saw something on Instagram, but
oh, really? He's usually pretty quick on that.
I'm so not on Instagram that
you didn't do any Instagram today?
I did one.
Oh, did you? One. Okay,
I can't shoot
what
using your camera.
Yeah.
And then whip out the iPhone. While you're on the track, and then I've got the video camera in my back pocket.
Yeah, look at you. Needed our intern out there today, didn't we?
Yeah.
So I told them, but they asked, but I said, you're going to get bored.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, right. They can't get in the car either, but even the long terms from the groups, it's sort of like, yeah.
Maybe if we had a little trailer and a little putt motorcycle.
Oh heck! Well, they could have got checked out drag racing.
Right. They could buzz around the parking lot or something.
Oh heck! You get anybody a mini bike. Hell, see you later. Right.
I don't care how hot it is.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get a tri-tip sandwich. Give me $5. Next time, maybe next time, when it's cooler.
Yeah. Have they showed an interest in driving yet?
Only on I'd say the romantic side of owning an old car. They say like, oh yeah, I'm gonna drive the Mustang. Like, no. Ranchero? Are you kidding me? I don't know. It's just like, no. Interesting debates I was reading.
I'll teach you how to drive on it.
Yeah, no. I'll take you for a ride in it, but I'm not going to just hand you the keys and go, hey, man, have a good day at school. It's like, no. Online forums, the FE forum, a lot of that topic came up. Would you let your high school kid drive an old car? Not their car, an old car? 90% of them said no. Just because the distractions of a phone is number one. Two was, there was the speed thing, but rarity of parts if something were to happen. Because now, as you know, when you had your incident with the Galaxy, it's like, I just can't go to the junkyard or pull up Craigslist and go get another fender.
Right. I'm really surprised.
You had to go through was it like Hemmings or something?
Yeah.
And somebody back east had a fender.
Right, which I'm totally shocked.
But, that fender could come off a station wagon or an
LTD, a custom.
Right, okay. But
only that year.
Only that year. So it would be like, of course, your kid would probably be fine. Okay, it's a full-size car and all, but it's like, okay, insurance is probably very reasonable, but It's a dog on gas, probably. You're not racing because it's so big, but it's like, and then it's also the issue of if not just them hitting you or hitting them or somebody else hitting them. That'd be like, that's why they ask you how the insurance always asks, is it a regular car with the miles? What are the miles driven daily? So,
Yeah, we have to keep sending that in because they don't believe how little I drive my truck.
oh, I got my insurance. The Ranchero.
Well,
I think I put like 100 miles in a year, if that.
Yeah,
But
it's like, are you sure this is your daily driver? It's like, yeah, I work less than a mile.
Oh, for the truck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, it was like,
Okay. Yeah, but see, so there's some funny things that you got, and then I changed the insurance on the Ranchero because I realized it's worth more than the Lexus, as is.
really?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
It would be like your car would be worth more than the Lexus.
I don't know. I haven't thought about insurance.
See, because we're getting older, but we still think of this as it's my car.
The
like
car
I
that
said,
I bought for $1,600.
and it's not $1,600 anymore. It's like you said. I had to go back east to get a fender.
Well, my buddy Danny looking at S10 pickups,
And
they wanted $9,000 for it.
For a 72?
72, 73.
Right. They must have made a million, thousands of them, but it's sort of like, I can't go to the junkyard and get one. I get parts for it. It's over.
Well, that's why.
If it's a hot thing, it's the hot, cheap next thing to build. Guess what? Everybody's going to be, the value goes up. I mean, the scarcity of parts.
Well, that's why if you get an old car, you got to check out,
Rare cars have rare parts.
well, the repo stuff. It's not as good,
Sucks.
but can you get it?
Yeah, for your car? Yeah, what am I looking at? Interior?
No.
No.
I don't-
Upholstery?
Oh no,
No. Headliner?
no.
No.
Okay, I haven't looked at Dearborn Classics in a long time.
No way.
They-
67?
They peaked out at 67 the last time I looked.
67? Yeah. 60, forget it.
Yeah. Yeah. When it's time for upholstery, it's like
No.
cha-ching. Take it someplace. Here you go.
I think I just leave it.
Well, I ain't touching it. Well, I obviously haven't touched it in a while, but
But yeah, those are things. It's like, wait a minute. It looks like ass, but it's got black plates.
Okay, what about again for the boys? Something like
Cheap.
I hate to say it, but like an early '70s Nova. Parts are plentiful.
Maybe, but they'd have to work on it. I don't know. I'm not getting that inclination of hand tools and.
Well, they haven't expressed much interest in.
It's not
any
like
of the
I don't
products.
have a garage full of them, but right, it's just sort of like bring the horse to water. You know what I'm saying? So like, hey, what are you working on? Kind of thing.
Yeah, that's never really
See,
happened.
it's just sort of like if I have to pry you off of other stuff. You know what? It's like I didn't have that when I was a kid. I was buying tools when I was 17. I had my own toolbox.
Oh yeah.
Time I was 20, it was roll away. It's like, just keep adding to it.
Yeah. Just roll away. It was all Christmas presents.
Right.
Yeah, you start building up tools.
One section
I need
at
a
a
bigger
time.
toolbox.
Yeah.
I can't afford to roll away, but
No way. Right.
but for Christmas, give me one section.
One section. That's it.
Sweet.
The base
I'll fill it up.
done. Yep. Yeah. I don't know what the next generation of people are going to do, man. YouTube. How to?
Well, okay. Speaking of how to, we got a nice email. I forget the guy's name. Asked about the water pump video.
Water pump for the truck.
Yeah.
That was a while ago.
Okay, but you watched the video. It helped him out. And he was asking about that water bypass.
Oh, the water bypass tube. Right.
Yeah.
Give him specs on that.
So
yeah.
Feel free to email us about any of this stuff.
Thank God for the internet.
Yeah.
Yeah. So until next time, huh?
Yeah. Which I don't know. It's gonna.
A couple of weeks. I'm gonna say a couple of weeks for you.
Yeah, at least. Okay. Just get it out there. I've been alluding to it. Today,
Lobotomy, right?
just the front.
Just the front, right? Okay.
Let's see. Today is Saturday. On Wednesday, I'm going into the hospital to have a surgery done. They're gonna cut out a piece of my large intestine. I'm not real sure what recovery time is, stuff like that. I'm gonna be fine. You know, show up. Propofol, 90-night wabbit.
Yeah, that's some trippy stuff too. Because
I'll wake up in another
what
room.
they do is it's great because they go, all right, I want you to count backwards, and they give you that stuff, and you're just like, okay, all right, and then you're like, within a few seconds, you're like, oh. Happy town, yeah, and then.
Well, I remember when I got my wisdom teeth pulled out. And they did the count backwards from 10.
Yeah,
and you're like, from 10. That doesn't seem very long. Okay, 9.
This is a challenge.
Oh man,
really? I'll show them. Right. Just go to 1, dude.
Yeah. By 7, and the next thing I knew, I was, no. In another room. No, Mom already went to school today.
Oh, wow.
Totally
I had post-op. Some strange woman asking me to wake up. Yeah. And it could have been 2 minutes, and it could have been 3 days, dude.
Right.
I was just like, whoa. Weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good times, William.
Oh, yeah.
2016, it's just a boomer for you. So much to do, and you can't do any of it. Look at all this stuff. It's killing you.
And there's stuff, project-wise stuff on there that I haven't even talked about, that I've got parts for.
Yeah.
I got to square up a door. I got to do some stucco patching.
Ooh, I did some of that. And it looks like I did it, too.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm back by the garage, man.
You should have said something. I'll show you.
I did it. I watched some videos, and I'm like, "Wow, that's great." I'm not a guy who slings mortar. What do they call him? Mason.
Yeah.
There you go. I get it, but it was just sort of like, it's not my calling and my career. But yeah, it looks like I did it. But at least I finished it, and once you put paint on it, you're not going to notice it because I'm just so awesome.
A little primer, a little paint makes
Oh, here we go.
Oh, I forgot the last
premium.
part of it.
No.
Makes things seem what they ain't.
Oh, what they ain't.
Just that little bit of cover up.
Thank God for texture.
What kind of texture do you have? You've got the Spanish.
It's rough.
Stuff.
Yeah, it's really rough.
Okay,
I made it rough, but the problem is if you look at it, like if you put your eye close to the side of the wall, it kind of has like a bit of a concave to it. So that's right where that little window is. I framed it up with some wood, painted it, primed it. I mean, I cut some wood too.
I haven't mastered the Spanish stucco yet.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. If you want to come over, I got linear footage of it you could do down by the base.
Well, and that window outside of the garage.
That's all done, dude. I'm not. You're not touching that now, unless you really, really want to.
You're gonna leave.
What is it? The base coat and the brown coat. That's got the pigment in it.
Well, there's 3 coats.
Oh, the skim coat.
I forget.
I just thought it was 2. Anyway,
You got your brown coat. You've got your color coat.
maybe it's a scratch coat.
And your scratch coat.
there
That's
you
it.
go. Wow.
All right.
All right.
So, until next time, which
Yeah.
we'll see when it is.
Yeah, we'll see when it is, man.
Keep posted up on Facebook, the Twitter,
Yada yada yada.
Stuff like that. We'll let
Check
you know
out the
what's going
video
on.
for today, man. William's gonna put together some good video.
Hopefully, you'll be
GoPros
out
in
the
the
next
car.
couple days.
Davis swinging a steering wheel around.
We'll see what's there, and we'll see what I can put together. Yeah. There's only some, it only work with what I got and polish a turd
Mr.
so
Shaky
much.
Hands. What are you talking about? We have some good content, man.
Okay, but I don't know what the GoPro.
I don't know either, but you're gonna make it work. We'll figure something out.
I'll make it work. So until then, my name's William.
Let's do this.
But
Don't
there'll
skip on the
be
front.
no more crying of you.
This episode has been brought to you by Hedman Hedders, the name that helps start an industry. 100% made in the USA. Check them out at hedmanheaders.com for all your exhaust needs.